Hey guys, I'm Heather. I'm a nutritional therapy consultant and founder of healthfullyheather.com. So today we're going to continue on in the series all about digestion, and I'm going to talk about different foods that you can use to boost your digestion naturally. So I think using food is a really great first step. It's a little bit more of a gentler approach to boosting your digestion. And there are so many things that you can do using just real whole foods before you need to go down the route of looking into supplementation. So the first tip I have is especially applicable when you're having more of a heavy meal, especially something that's a lot more protein based. And that is to have 1 or 2 tablespoons of lemon juice or apple cider vinegar diluted in a cup of water, and drink that a little bit before you have your meal. You know, having this more acidic drink beforehand is really going to help your body start that process of creating the stomach acids and making sure you have a properly acidic environment to digest your food. So if you are struggling with digestive issues, this could be a great thing to try out before those heavier meals. It's not necessarily needed before a smaller meal or a snack, but especially something that might have quite a high protein content in it. Something else you can do to help improve your stomach acid levels is consuming beets. Beets are a great source of betaine, which will help improve those stomach acid levels. And then another thing is we need to have enough digestive enzymes as well. And so there's a few foods that naturally contain these. So for example, papaya and pineapple are both great sources. And those are things you could incorporate into a meal or eat afterwards that are going to give you a boost of the enzymes that your body needs for breaking down the food. So if we move into a couple other things that are just, a little bit more general in terms of their help in your digestive system, we've got turmeric. I mean, is there anything turmeric can't do? But it's a great antioxidant. It's going to help, overall help your system in terms of inflammation. It's going to help promote the secretion of digestive juices as well. It could also improve your gallbladder function. Your gallbladder is really important because it releases bile, which helps then break down and emulsify the fats in your digestive process. And it also might help with symptoms like heartburn, gastric pain, burping, or gas. Another one is capsicum. So this is a compound that's found in hot peppers, and it can also help protect the stomach lining. Although if you're already struggling with stomach inflammation or acid reflux, it's something that you do want to stay away from. Another one is ginger. So you might be familiar with this from your childhood, but ginger is really great in terms of nausea. It really helps settle the stomach. And it also helps protect the digestive tract, just like turmeric and capsicum. Another one in terms of bile production is artichoke. So artichoke helps promote the liver's production of bile. And so the liver is the one producing the bile, it's passing it on to the gallbladder, and then during our digestion, the gallbladder will be triggered to release the bile into our small intestine. There it's going to be emulsified with the fats that we've consumed and help break them down for our digestive process. And so this is really important that we have enough bile and a good quality bile as well. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to properly digest those fats and the vitamins that go along with them. A great tool that you could have in your toolbox are some different teas that could help with your digestion after a meal. So, a few of the things we talked about before, like turmeric or ginger can be great, but also chamomile is a really good tea for your digestion. It's very anti-inflammatory, it can soothe the irritated lining of the digestive tract, and it can also help relieve heartburn. And so one of the final things I want to talk about is making sure you're getting enough probiotics or fermented foods. So that's going to be things like sauerkraut and kimchi, kombucha or kefir, yogurt, miso. Those are all different sources of fermented foods and a great source of probiotics. And that's basically going to help balance your gut microbiome and make sure that you've got enough of the good bacteria and inhibit the overproduction of the bad bacteria. It's going to boost your immune function, and it's going to improve your resistance to infection. And in a similar line, it's also really, really important across your whole diet to make sure you're consuming enough fiber. Unfortunately, many of us are not getting the fiber we need every day, and it's really important in terms of making sure the whole digestion and elimination phase of our system is working optimally. So an adult should be getting more than 30 grams of fiber every day. And you're going to find those in whole fruits and vegetables, whole grains, legumes, and lentils. And you really, especially if you're having a lot of fruit, you want to be consuming it in its whole form with the skin, with the pulp, because that's where the fiber is going to be. It's also why we want to focus on whole grains instead of the white processed grains, because the fibrous packaging that the grain has come in has been removed during that processing. So you're not getting the fiber from those items as you would be if you're consuming the whole grain variety. So those are my tips in terms of the foods you can use to boost your digestion naturally. Drop a comment below and let me know which one you're gonna try out at your next meal. And make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you're always staying up to date.